Hello and welcome to Coffee and Card, and it's Coffee and Card round 6 week 5, which means it's the last week of this current round. Oops, I'll just check my laptop is off. It wasn't. So where did that 5 weeks go? We are now on week 30 weeks of the Coffee and Cards. So I've got my coffee. Craig's made me a coffee actually. So I've got my big cup, got my coffee. Very nice. I've put my autumnal jumper on to match the theme of the cards. And I'll just turn the camera around. There's a soggy garden. And I'll just pop this in here and see who's on. I know there's a few people missing today, but that's fine. They can catch up. There we go. And let's say hello. I've got to go out after this. I've got to take my bike to the bike doctor because the brakes aren't working properly. So not really been out on the bike recently, been going for walks instead. So hi Linda, hi Barb, hi Maria, hi Lorraine, hi Kath, hi Deanne. Oh, you made it, Deanne, brilliant. So yeah, it's a bit wet and miserable here today as it was yesterday. Sunday was nice. We need a bit of Julie humour. I'm feeling a bit more chipper this morning myself, if I'm honest. Had a sort of bad little cry not a bad cry, but I had a little cry last night because it's Evan's birthday soon. And he's going to be 18. And it's difficult, you know, because he lives with his dad and obviously I can't really see him. He can't come. Well, I saw him in the garden last week, which was lovely. So, you know, it was bad enough in June when Ross was 21 and I couldn't give him a hug or really, you know, do anything properly. So, but then back in June when Ross was 21, I thought, oh gosh, you know, by the time Evan's 18 in November, it'll all be good. And in fact, it's even probably worse now. And it's worse in the fact that the weather's not so good to have like a little garden party. So we shall see. I might end up leaving his birthday cake on the doorstep at this rate, but he is actually coming to work for me in the studio tomorrow, which we're allowed to do. So that'll be good. That'll be nice to see him. Maybe when it's his birthday, he should just come and work for me on his birthday and I can see him then. Maybe that's an idea that I've just thought of. So, yeah, he can come and work for me. So, yeah, so I had a little cry about it last night, but I'm okay this morning. And I know that in the grand scheme of things that's like a really minor issue compared to lots of people, so I'm not going to start thinking woe is me. It's just a little bit sad. It's not devastatingly sad, it's a little bit sad. But hey, we're all having to make sacrifices, and that is you know, how it is. We're all having to make sacrifices at the minute. So I shall celebrate with him properly when we can. So yeah, but anyway, we shall work together tomorrow. I'm just going to tie my hair back. We shall work together tomorrow and get the 80s tunes on together. Right, so let's get on to what we're here for. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of people going through a lot worse than I am. So I am grateful for what I've got. Right, so today's card now I've got. Right, when I originally designed this card, and I apologise because it's not the card that I intended. This card that we're going to make today is not the card I intended it to be. However, when the reality of prepping for nearly 20 people in doing this card was just not really feasible time-wise, cost-wise, and things like that. So this is like an upgrade if you've got these products, what you can do. But we're doing something very, very similar. But this frame here is made with 2 stitched rectangles. Mine were playing up, so that was a nightmare. Then there was the embossing behind, then the embossing here, and it was just a bit of a logistical nightmare. So this was going to be the card. So this is an alternative that you could make if you've got the products. We could have a studio party. We could do, couldn't we? Get the tunes on. So then this is what we're going to make today. So it's very, very similar. And I've done a hello card. Hello. I'll be singing Lionel Richie all day. But you could put a small happy birthday on there. Now, I think when I did your kits, I think this is the one where I gave you 2 of these, I think, just in case you had a little faux pas. Then you should have a stitched scallop rectangle, a piece of mint macaron that I've embossed with the Pinewood Planks embossing folder, which is a really good one for backgrounds. It's a nice rustic looking one, and it's in mint macaron, so that will sit on the back there. And then you should have a piece of the gorgeous woven mint macaron ribbon that's exactly the same colour. Mine's still on the reel, but yours is cut for you, and we're going to tie that in a knot. If you tie this in a bow, it's a bit chunky for a card. And then you should also have a piece of cream. It won't look like this. This is a bit out of my scraps. It's probably the same size as your card for doing your stamping on. So let's start by doing a little bit of stamping. Okay, I'm going to start with the mint macaron. And the big leaf, my favourite one. I'm laughing because Craig's messing about this morning. He's come downstairs and he's messing about trying to make me laugh, which is funny. Okay, so I'm going to ink up my favourite leaf, the big one that looks like a maple leaf, and I'm going to stamp that onto my vanilla. Like that. And then the next one. Oh, hi Sheila. Thank you for ordering the parcel in the post. I really appreciate that. I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video. Then I'm going to take the Cajun Craze and I'm going to stamp this next leaf. Now, it doesn't matter if you get all the stalking because we don't actually need it all. Okie dokie. And then finally, the other leaf, the smaller one, in Early Espresso. Now, if you haven't got Early Espresso, what I would suggest you do is you could stamp off. So stamp this one, stamp on some scrap and stamp it again so it's lighter, and then stamp this one full strength Cajun Craze. You're having your breakfast, Barb? I've only just had mine because I'll be honest, I'm working like a Trojan trying to get next week's coffee and cards all done. So I've been up working. Well, I got up about 7:20 maybe, and I've been cutting cutting card and stuff since about 8 o'clock. I've just seen that my laptop is on low battery, which is really bad organisation from me. So I'm just going to plug that in now. My phone's fine because I charged that overnight, so I'm just going to plug my laptop in because I watched the comments on my laptop. Bad planning, Julie. let's just plug that in down here. There we go, more charging up now. You're busy bathing the dog. Oh, we've no dogs to bath here. So I'm going to cut these out now. If you've got the dies, which this card you can see, I have cut out with the dies, and then I've used the stitched. So what you can do, for those of you who've got the dies, you can do it all in one go. Maybe don't stamp everything too close, but what I'll just show you, I'm sure you've got the hang of this by now, but you put this one, oh, you don't want the hair on it, you put this one on your image, and then this one's brilliant design sits in there like that, and you can put a bit of washi tape on it if you want to hold it in place, and then you cut both, you cut it out and then do the texture as well. So that's if you've got the dies, but I've always made these cards because not everybody had that option, so I'm going to cut these out now. I'm going to cut them, and I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap around the edge, a little bit of cream, just about 1 millimetre. So the coffee and card kits for next week will be ready tomorrow, but I will message people, I'll put it on the group. It will be probably very late morning or afternoon when they are ready, because I need to get everything cut out. Did panic because the just managed to get it in time. I think I've got my last order with stuff in it arriving today, so if you hear the doorbell it could be UPS. But the stamp set we're using next time has gone on back order now, so it's become very popular. So it's a good job that I got all the orders in. And if you're not signed up for coffee and card, I know some people have opted out next time because they've enough Christmas cards. Feel free to watch and maybe make something, you know, while you're watching. Have your Tuesday morning little jewellery fix for half an hour, and see what I'm up to, because I will be announcing the next one within a couple of weeks. So once I finalise that, now I can hear Craig practising. I'm going to repeat Jules after. Can't have too much of Julie's chatter and skill. Oh, if you've got chance on Thursday night, please join us for Paper Crafts and Piano. I think we got 50 last week, although YouTube's telling me we got 49, but I'm sure it said 50 viewers. But this Thursday we are doing a Halloween special. Now, I want to say here now, I've never been massive into Halloween. Yeah, I saw 50, Maria. I've never been massive into Halloween. When my boys were little, yeah, I got, you know, they dressed up and did all that, but we never went knocking on like strangers' doors. We just went round to my parents and like my grandma's house, because she lived on our street for a while before she went into a home, and we went to a couple of neighbours who wanted to see them. We just went to about maybe 6 houses. We weren't massively into it, but we just thought it'd be a bit of fun on Thursday night to have a Halloween special. And Craig and I are dressing up. Now, I know you don't see us when I'm crafting, but we will show you our outfits. Now, if you want to, you can. You don't have to. But we're not dressing up as like horror. It's more musical related, but a bit Halloween in it. So we've got our costumes sorted, and it's going to be a bit of a treat because, and it, you know, don't think it's all going to be, you know, there's a lot of music from musicals. So Craig's going to be playing a lot of stuff like Phantom. And he's going to have a go, and we're going to see what it sounds like because it's further away than the piano, but he's going to have a go on the theatre organ, and honestly, Phantom of the Opera on the organ sounds amazing. So please do tune in because it'll be a little bit different, and we'd love to get more viewers this week. And if you can think of any requests, you know, we're going to be playing stuff from Wicked and Phantom and things like tunes like Ghostbusters, something from, there's a lovely, Craig's a massive Mel Brooks fan and likes Young Frankenstein films, so he'll be playing something from that. So yeah, please do join in with us. Be great. So I've cut my leaves out. I'll just move them to one side, and then I'm going to stamp the hello. Oh, I've lost the... Oh, it's there. Thought I'd lost the thing then. I've lost the plot. Putting on the... Oh, Bab, do you love it? Oh my goodness, wait till I tell Craig. His ambition would be to play that, you know, the monster. Because he does the... Oh, the Ritz! He does the monster thing. Like, he's really good. He's really good at doing the impression of it. So, yeah, he probably will do putting on the Ritz. But that's not always dressing up as. But Bab, I'm so chuffed that you said that because I love the scene in Young Frankenstein. Because I've not watched the whole thing. Craig's getting me into it. But I love the scene where the monster goes to the, is it the old blind priest's house, which is that, it's someone famous playing the old priest, and the monster goes and like goes in, and he ends up getting burnt and all sorts, and ends up running away, does the monster from the guy. And the best line is he shouts after him and he says something like, I was going to do espresso, you didn't stay for espresso. It's funny. It doesn't sound funny when you're just talking about it. So I've done the hello, and now what I'm going to do is, oh, thanks, Lorraine. Yeah, thumbs up would be amazing because I've only got 12 watching this morning. Now I did just another thing. If you're a bit wanting your crafty fix, on Saturday I tried something new, and it worked so well as for my viewing hours. I did an online stamper stack, and I'm going to be doing one in the spring, just like I would have done in the studio. And what happened was I sent out a kit to make. I did say 10 cards, but I did send enough to do 12. And it was 5 designs, 2 of each. And I did a video every hour. So every hour a video went up, and I've had so many views on them, and people have been watching them back and adapting them with other kits. Now if you want to take a look, and if you do want the kit, I still can get you the kit and put that together. That is not a problem. So I've put that ribbon round, but I've not done it halfway. It's just a bit lower than halfway. I don't really think it's 2/3, it's maybe a bit higher than that, but that's where I want it. And my scallop thingy is going to sit a bit nearer the bottom than it is at the top. Now, I'm going to glue this down now. My glue's on its last legs. So we'll do putting on the Ritz for You Barb on Thursday then. So glue that down. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, this ribbon is fairly chunky and it sticks up a lot off the card. So I'm going to put some pads at the bottom, leave a gap for the ribbon to go through, and some pads at the top. So start by doing my corners, and then I need to cut some of these off. Use all these spare bits, and then I've left that little channel for the ribbon. Oh yeah, Craig will be delighted that you love it. I'll tell him when we finish, when I've finished. We hadn't thought, well, we'd sort of said Young Frankenstein, but there's the Transylvanian lullaby it's like the opening music, I think. Oh, now I can think of his Frau Blucher and the horse name. Okay, so now I've stuck that there. And it's time to position my leaves. And I'm going to say hello to the ladies who aren't joining in live, who couldn't make it today. So I want the green one at the front, okay? What I like to do is position them on first and see how it's sort of looking. So I pop them like that, and oh, actually, that's I'm quite chuffed with that. That looks okay. So you can cut the stalk off, the stem off the leaf if it's. So what I'm going to do is pull this one out and stick it in. Now I have to say, I'm really excited for the cards for the next one, and to anybody who's taking part in the next one, this is like a warning. It would be really good if you can get yourself a water brush of some description. So if you're an avid crafter and you've already got in your stash our water brushes, then that's amazing. If you want to buy some water brushes from me, that's fine. You don't have to have specialist ones, but if you want to get like a cheap little paintbrush and a pot of water, that will be amazing. But we need it for one of the cards, but I'm probably going to leave it to the last one on week 5 to give people time to get themselves a brush. So that's a little warning for the people doing the next. I know a lot of crafters have them in the kit, but some of my ladies are new. So, oh, there goes that doorbell. I'm just going to get my parcel. Good morning. Yes, see you. Yeah, thanks very much. Bye. Oh, it wasn't UPS, it was DPD with some body shop stuff. Okay, so what I was saying, I was talking about the aqua brushes, I think. Anyway, we're going to be using that for one of the cards. So it would be handy if you could get yourself sorted out with that. I think that's what I was talking about when I went, anyway. So that's going to sit there like that. Okay. And then the hello, literally, just sort of goes across there. Like so. You can layer that up, but really I've already got a layer on foam pads, so I'd be inclined not to layer it up again. Whoops. There we go. So there's our card for this morning. What time are we? Oh, it's 5 to. That's the card for this morning. And the last one of our coffee and card round 6. Amazing. And I just thought I'd take time to go through what we've made in this round. I mean, it seems to go so quick these weeks. So this was week 1. Let's see if I can fit them all on. This was week 2. This was week 3. Oh, look at the size difference there. This was week 4. And then we have week 5. Ta-da! So, I hope you've enjoyed this round of cards, and I love seeing cards that you've made. I hope you'll carry on creating some designs with the stamps and inks that you've got. We are using the mint macaron in the next round, so that's going to be handy for people, so don't be putting that one away. We're going to be using it next week. And I wanted to just take some time to show you the parcel in the post. I've actually announced it early because the pearls are out of stock. Thanks, Sheila. So for those of you who are fairly new to me, who don't know, each month I do a parcel in the post, the Paper Haven parcel in the post, and it's £20. And the idea is you get a selection of cardstock, papers, ribbon, embellishments to make cards with no stamps included, because I keep the cost at £20. Now, you don't have to subscribe to every month. You can just pick and choose the months that you want. And this is November's. And I've opened the booking early, as I say, and I'm going to just go through what you get. Now, fun fact for you. Each month I include at least 3 different colours, depending on what colours coordinate in the paper. And this month the colours are Garden Green, Bumblebee, Real Red, Soft Suede and Old Olive. And in the June, July, August, September, in the 6 months that I've been doing this, if everybody has had every one, you will have had 25 different cardstock colours over the 6 months. 25 different colours. We have 4 main colour families with 10 colours in each, and then we have the in colours, which represents another 10, so 50 colours. So you will have had half of the colours. There's been only in the 6 months 4 colours that have been duplicated, so that's a little oh, thanks, Deanne. Well, you can, I'm sure you'll carry on making. I think they've been a bit different and a bit more suitable for men's cards as well. So I'm just going to go through what you get. So it's really good, this, for building up your card stock in your craft room. So you're going to get 3 sheets of Garden Green, 3 sheets of Old Olive, 3 sheets of Soft Suede, 3 sheets of Bumblebee and 3 sheets of Real Red. You will also get, and I've not put it in, 3 sheets of thick Whisper White card, okay, which you can use for card bases. So that's 18 sheets of card, so it's nearly almost a full pack. Full pack's 24 sheets. And then you're going to get, oops, I've just ripped this bag. I thought I had. You're going to get, and these are probably hard to see on camera, 3 sheets of 6 by 12, and this is like flocked paper. If I put it over a sheet, you can't really, yeah, there we go. That's, so 3 sheets of 6 by 12, that's special paper. And then you're going to get half a pack of the poinsettia place papers. So these are gorgeous papers. Now, if you don't like one of the designs, chances are, I mean, that wood grain one is great for any kind of cards. You know, if you don't particularly like that, let's hope you like the other side. Oh, it's the wood grain. Yeah, I like that. Now, these you can cut out. These poinsettias you can cut out. There we have some little pine cones. Nice bit of foliage. Again, you can cut those out. That's beautiful. And there we go. So half a pack of the papers. You're going to get 2 meters of the, I've only done 1 ribbon this time because of the addition of the flocked paper, because that was quite expensive. So 2 meters, and now this ribbon is really nice. Let me see if I've got it unopened, unwrapped. Yeah. So it's a really nice width, and it's sheer, but it's got like a solid edge. So it's lovely for tying a bow. And then these have fallen out the bag. But you're going to get 6, I'll just get 6 of these little beauties. Could make some earrings out of those, stick them on the backs, those earring backs. A little necklace, actually. Would be nice, wouldn't it? So, you're going to get 6 of those. I've just split that bag, so I need to be careful. So that is available for booking, and you can book on the paperhaven.co.uk/parcel in the post. I think it is, I'm just saying that. Yeah, it's on the parcel in the post page. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for taking part in this round of coffee and card. And yeah, Barb, I've got your order. Thank you, darling, for the parcel in the post. I got that this morning. So I will see you next week for the In the Pines. Let me see. I'm still deciding which card we're going to make first next week, so I know that's number 5. I think we'll probably do this one first next week, maybe. Maybe we'll do this one. So I'll see some of you next week for that. I hope you will still tune in if you're not taking part. Love to see you for the chatter. And thank you for watching this morning. Thank you for taking part in the class. Keep safe and keep crafting, and I'll see you next Tuesday morning at 10:30. Oh no, I'll see you Thursday night on the Paper Crafts and Piano Halloween special. Costumes, you know, not compulsory, but it'd be great to know that there's not just me and Craig being daft. So thank you for tuning in, and see you soon. Bye.